You know, it's great when you see these sorts of stories because you don't believe that they're real, but they're absolutely real, especially when it comes to the fact that people cheat in a miniatures game. Okay, so a person cheated. What's the big deal? Well, recently at the Element Games Grand Slam GT tournament for Warhammer 40k, there was a player who decided to use loaded dice. For those in my audience who aren't aware, loaded dice are dice that have been slightly tampered with, so they would roll on a specific number pretty much every time. Now, 40k being a dice game is an obvious target for people who would want to use loaded dice. So this player, ironically being an Eldar player, decides to use loaded dice at the Grand Slam tournament. It was only a matter of time before somebody could figure out his shenanigans, and eventually somebody was a little bit skeptical of this person's dice. You know, maybe he might be rolling a 1 and a 6, maybe a little bit too much. And why does this guy keep rolling the same exact dice? Yeah, eventually a player, I believe in the 4th round, ended up calling him out. So a TO came over and eventually they went as far as testing the dice in the salt water trick. Now the salt water trick basically determines the weight distribution of your dice through the use of liquid physics. And they basically confirmed that the dice were completely fucking loaded. Now not only that, allegedly, the management followed him into the bathroom in the middle of all of this, and he tried to flush the fucking dice down the toilet. Yeah, this apparently happened. Why would you Yes, this is a real thing. Oh my god. Now, let's get this all straight. Number 1, this guy was playing arguably the most broken faction in 10th edition so far. But he couldn't help himself. He couldn't help himself, so he had to cheat while playing the most broken faction. You know what, just let this image just sink into the minds of all competitive 40k players.